Benevolence, dear mortals. You can call me Whimsical William. Welcome to my channel. It's the month of February, so I dedicate this entire month to romance manga. And that's it. Nothing else. Romance can be a side effect of a story, or it could be the main point. I want to make sure that I read every manga in my collection that has romance as its focal point, not just a side plot. So that's going to be the rules for myself. If you're watching this video, if you haven't already, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. But also, if you're watching this video and you decide that you want to also participate in these monthly readings that I do, last month I read shoujo manga, not to be mistaken with simply romance manga. Do yourself a favor, and if you're not a romance person, or if you are a romance person, read some new stuff that has like a romantic plot. Whether it be novels, graphic novels, manga, manhwa. Find some really good stuff to read. It's winter time over here in America and most other parts of the world. It's just a good time to get cozy and pick up a good book and read something. With that being said, I read a new volume of manga that I really, really enjoy. This one is called The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All. Immediately, I was smitten by the color scheme and the art style, but also the perspective. The spines look pretty cool too. This is a really good story. I forget if it's a graphic novel or a manga or a manhwa. I'm not exactly sure which one it falls under, but it is done by Yin Press. And even though it's not a thick one, it's really good. There's a splash of color on each panel. It starts off mostly full color. Beautiful, beautiful art. And then as you get past the first few pages, you get a mixture of that gorgeous green and the black and gray style. The art's great. I love the characters' expressions and the eyes and nose and mouth, the way the hair is drawn. It's a unique style. It's super cool. All right, let's talk about it. This manga or manhwa or graphic novel, whichever one it is, it was really fun to read. I couldn't put it down. And I think what attributes to that is the well fleshed out characters. You don't have a lot of characters to choose from, but the main character, you look at her and you assume she's ditzy or clumsy or stuck up. And really, she just wish she had good friends to share music with. Her music taste is different from everybody around her. They like BTS, and it's the bands are actually named in this, which is really cool. Everybody's liking BTS and other K-pop, which leads me to believe that this could be a manhwa and not a manga. But she likes Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers. She likes like 90s rock and early 2000s rock, like kind of grunge and alternative, which is really cool for a character in this particular type of story. And the story basically goes, she is going home from school and discovers a small CD store. She's like, what's this about? And she sees a guy behind the counter and thinks he looks really cool. The black nail polish, piercings, wearing all black, just looks super cool. And she's looking through music and she's like, wow, some good music here. And the guy's like, oh, you got good selection, you got good taste in music. And they hit it off, and they're having casual conversations. And honestly, I think the main character liked the vibes, so she just kept coming by the music store. And then it didn't take her long to develop a crush. She's talking about it with people at school, mostly her friends that sit next to her. I think sit next to her to the left, because to the right, there's a quiet girl that they never talk. So she's like, yeah, this guy at the music store, he's super cool. He's got really good taste in music. He's sweet. And the girl next to her is like, And I won't say anything else about that, but I've probably given too much away. I don't want to spoil anything like usual. But I will say that the relationships between the characters, the way the characters are introduced, the art style, the music taste, how the characters feel about one another and how they feel about themselves is really crucial to really enjoying a story. And they knock it out the park. It's really, really good. This has been a really good start to just reading as much romance as I can for this short month. It's also Black History Month, so gotta love that. Represent. We don't have a lot of Black oriented manga, so maybe I'll figure out something else to do for the channel. But for now, I'm just celebrating love and romance and relationship dynamics. And next week I'll be talking about another, romantic manga. And I'm really excited to talk about this one because I've seen the anime like 3 times, never bothered to read the light novel or read the manga. And I'm just really happy to take the time to really check it out. This one that I'm talking about now, the guy she was interested in, is really a guy. It's only got 1 volume out right now, but it's brand new, so please check it out. I like it a lot, and I think if you're into romance at all, or just into great characters, I think you'd have a really good time reading it. And if you've already checked it out or it's on your list, let me know in the comments down below. If you never heard of it and you want to give it a shot, let me know in the comments below. And if you're participating in reading romance for the next 20-something days, let me know which ones you have in mind or which ones you like. If you're rereading, if you're thinking about reading some new stuff, hit me up. Let me know in the comments. With that being said, thank you so much for checking out another video. This is a shorter one, but it was only 1 volume, so there wasn't a lot to talk about. But a lot of positives for this manga. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for checking out another video. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.